We are rolling.
We are rolling, and we are giving you guys a mini RNBE.
Rolling.
That is the Saturday podcast. That is the
Rolling down the road.
That is the Saturday podcast that Rob and I do right here at the Comicstorian channel. Don't forget, you can also find us over on Twitch, twitch.tv/EligibleMonster, where me and the Comicstorian team play various video games such as Destiny with our singing wonderful man named Robert. I'm calling him Robert. I'm gonna make that catch.
It's Rob, not Robert.
I'm gonna call you Robert.
No, that's weird.
No, Robert Core.
The Robert Core. That does not work.
The Robert Core.
It needs to be a two-syllable name. Rob Core. Like
Robert Core. All right, guys. Robert Core unite.
Wow.
So today, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be opening up a package sent to me by a wonderful little individual who loves to send packages to various YouTubers known as Masaki from Samurai Buyer. Anybody who watches iDubbbz knows exactly who Masaki is and how crazy this individual can be. Unfortunate for me, he hasn't really sent me anything crazy, but more stuff I actually want in my collection.
Yeah.
But since you guys like to say that I get distracted unboxing things while we talk about a topic such as Doomsday Clock, Rob's gonna handle what we know about Doomsday Clock and why we're excited about it. Go, Rob!
I'm not. Wow. Okay, put me on the spot. So Doomsday Clock is the return of Doomsday, and no.
Rob did not see the news report that we went to because DC gave us tickets.
Yeah. So yeah, we got tickets to go see the Jeff Johns panel for Doomsday Clock, and it's really cool because Doomsday Clock is basically a sequel to Watchmen, and the way that DC's billing it is this
Smells like
essentially.
Japan.
Am I going to be able to tell them what's going on?
Hey, go for it.
Wow. Okay, so the way the Doomsday Clock is built is basically a follow-up to the original Watchmen, and is that Kirby?
Yeah.
Dude, I love Kirby.
It's a build-up to the original Watchmen.
Yeah,
Keep going.
the original Watchmen. It is a sequel to the original Watchmen, and it's designed for the purpose of answering the question, what happened after the ending of Watchmen? Because for a lot of you guys who either saw the movie or read the comics, a lot of that stuff that went on is still relatively the same, in the sense that the Journal of Rorschach was sent out to the press, and the question people had is, what happens next? Like, what comes after that? Well, Doomsday Clock answers that question. And as a bit of a spoiler... Dude! That smells like ass. What does it taste? Does it taste good?
Houston, come here.
Yeah, you gotta be the taster of Houston.
Houston joins us on our Twitch channel.
Yeah.
So Doomsday Clock is going to be.
Does it taste good at all?
Smells like medicine. They're really good.
I'll try one.
You'll try one now?
I'll try one.
So anyway, Doomsday Clock is a sequel, direct sequel to Watchmen. It's going to be 12 contained issues of a single storyline, no tie-ins, which is what really, really excited me.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're excited about that, but the no tie-ins thing?
Well, okay. So my favorite kind of comic book story is a story that blends action with a lot of dialogue. Now, Benny likes action, but only insofar that the action actually has a purpose.
Right.
That
No, I like
makes
it.
something significant.
I don't care if the action is 9 issues of them punching.
No.
Give me a reason why they're punching, but also don't give me 9 issues of them talking and then a page of fighting.
Yeah. But the cool thing is that Jeff Johns of the panel had basically said his question was he didn't want Superman and Batman to fight. Or I'm sorry, he didn't want Superman and Dr. Manhattan to fight. Dude, I swear to God, man. I cannot get through this because of you.
But it's Princess Zelda.
Princess. So, the idea, why am I holding Princess Zelda? The idea was to ask the question, what would happen if Superman and Dr. Manhattan met and like had a conversation?
Yes.
What would that conversation look like? And that's what intrigues me the most, because we're talking about a character like Superman, of course, the most popular superhero ever made, and if he were to fight Dr. Manhattan, it wouldn't be believable. No one would really believe Superman could actually beat Manhattan, and so it would almost be like fan service, essentially. If the two of them fought and Superman somehow won, it would be a forced victory.
Keychains of
to have
Kirby.
the two of them talk, what?
Keychains of Kirby.
Oh, that's cool.
So to have the two of them talk.
To have the two of them talk is actually really intriguing. And it really asks the question because from what I understand and from what I've been able to tell, the original Watchmen took place in the mid-1980s, Doomsday Clock takes place in 1992, and assuming DC keeps track with real time, this takes place, almost 10 years, I guess really about 10 years, before New 52. And so it's basically a story that fits in between the original Watchmen and DC's reboot in 2011. And so the question is, how will that work?
Yes.
What will we see in terms of them being rolled into the main DC universe, if at all, because I don't even know if they will.
Super Mario
but-
Kinder Egg. for Japan.
We're about to watch Houston choke on camera.
Dude, that is a huge egg.
And that chocolate looks kind of old.
Sure
Yeah.
does, but I'm gonna eat it.
I mean, it's falling apart.
So yeah, I'm excited about Doomsday Clock because it is the sequel to Watchmen.
Yeah.
And we had the big reveal of the return of Rorschach. We know Dr. Manhattan's involved. We know that it's not just going to be the two of them fighting. Because like Rob said, as cool as them just fighting would be, it would actually be a lot cooler to see them talk it out. Because, I mean, if they fight it out, look, honestly, guys, I don't care about your power scaling and whatever you want to say. The writers can do whatever they want. And the fact of the matter is, Dr. Manhattan's just going to go, and Superman's dead. That's it. Like, that's all he has to do.
What is that in there?
Yeah, what is that in there? Hold on. Show them.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. What is it?
Kinder surprise.
I gotta get to it.
Is the chocolate good?
No.
No.
Once again, Houston joins us on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Monster.
Yes, it does. Where he does stuff just like this.
He pretty much does. I give him weird candy all the time.
What is that?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna stop eating that now.
That looks like the inside of a coconut. That's gross.
Oh!
If you guys are wondering what this is, for those of you guys who don't know, Samurai Buyer is a proxy service through Japan. You go to their website, you buy stuff, you pick out stuff that you would buy in Japan, and the people of Samurai Buyer go to the stores in Japan, buy it for you, and they send it to you. So you're getting stuff directly out of Japan. That's why most of this stuff doesn't have English on it. It makes for some fun and interesting gifts that you wouldn't normally see around here. I mean, I know we've seen the Zelda, but I have not seen any of this other stuff. What is that?
Yeah.
Build your own Princess Peach! Oh, she doesn't have a leg now.
You took her legs. Well.
I think I'm gonna need the video. Rob and I open up a Japanese package while trying to talk about Doomsday Clock.
Yeah, I guess I would. I don't know. Anyway, the overall gist of Doomsday Clock, from what I understand, it is DC's first offering of the Watchmen into the DC landscape officially, alongside the other superheroes. But we have no idea what capacity it'll be in. We don't know if they're just going to be in a totally separate universe. Superman just happened to cross over. We don't know if they exist in the DC universe.
I don't think they do. I think the way,
I don't think they do either.
because he says that in 1992, where the first 6 pages takes place, that it is in the Watchmen universe. He did not state that this is 1992 of DC. He stated the Watchmen universe. To me, that says that the Watchmen universe is one of the universes in the multiverse.
Yeah. Well, because some of them haven't been named yet.
Right.
They're just numbers. We don't know what they're from. It's just one of the 52 that exists out there. I think it'd be cool if the Watchmen were in the dark multiverse.
It wouldn't fit really, but I mean that would be cool. I'll give it that.
I mean, I think it'd be interesting.
And then you have I think this is one of those trinkets you put on your cell phone in Japan, but we don't have those kind of cell phones here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Here you go, Houston.
Yeah, we have dumb phones here. Oh, dude, you look fantastic. Yeah.
Where's the other ones?
Oh, what, the other keychains?
I need a matching set.
Oh.
No, it only comes with one.
No, there's these other two.
Oh.
There you go, Houston. So yeah, I mean that's basically what's going on with the life of a YouTuber, guys.
He's seriously putting this on.
He is seriously putting this on, Rob.
Am I beautiful?
Yeah, man. I mean, there's no denying that. I mean, you look fantastic.
Let us know in the comments down below if Houston looks fantastic or not.
You look wonderful, man.
So the next question is, we revealed that Rorschach is back, but the first 6 pages reveals that. We know that Dr. Manhattan is involved. We know that Batman and Superman are involved. Jeff Johns stated that you only have to read Watchmen. Get off camera now.
Yeah. You only have to read the original Watchmen.
You only have to read the original Watchmen and Doomsday Clock. And he said if you read Rebirth, you have a little more context, but you only need Watchmen and Doomsday Clock. He said having general knowledge of Batman and Superman would help, but then he jokes and said his 90-year-old grandmother knows who Batman is. So
Who's Superman? I've never heard of Superman. Who's that guy?
So, I mean, the fact of the matter is, I am stupid excited.
Yeah.
DC right now is doing some amazing things with crossovers. I mean, Metal, they said that they will only ever be 2 issues a week, and right now we have 1 issue a week just to kind of make it easier so you don't get overloaded with a bunch of crossovers. And now Doomsday Clock is just going to be a self-contained event without having crossovers.
Yeah.
Thank you, DC. This is what I wanted from my events. Rob will vouch, I had an open concern that Meta was going to flood us with tie-ins, and then Doomsday Clock could flood us with tie-ins, and then to make matters worse, they wouldn't even link up.
Yeah.
That was my concern.
Either one, they'd be two totally separate stories, and then you got to put the tie-ins together on your own.
Yeah.
And that would be a legit issue, because then you got to turn around and understand the continuity of it all.
Yeah.
You know, if Dick Grayson is in a tie-in for Doomsday Clock, Dick Grayson's in a tie-in for Dark Knight's Metal, how do you reconcile the two? And when do they take place? But no, I mean, they're literally, it's just a straight story, which is so cool, because it allows for DC to focus explicitly on the characters in that main story and nothing else.
Yes.
And that's the best way to do it.
So, I mean, that's it. We don't have much else to talk about Doomsday Clock. I wanted to talk about something while we unbox this thing from Samurai Buyer. Like I said, it's a proxy service in Japan. They didn't pay us to do this, but they did send us this box, obviously.
Yeah.
I've just always found their service fun, and it's fun to open up these boxes with you guys.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed Rob and I talking about things, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to check out the R&BE on Saturdays, where we teach each other. I just broke Pete's speech.
You just broke my arm.
Where we talk about various comic book topics and educate ourselves and you. You can also find us on the gaming channel, where we talk about various gaming lists with Natalie. That's Eligible Monster. And if you liked Houston and Dan, the guy who's currently off camera working, one of us had to work. Basically, you can find all of us on Twitch at twitch.tv/eligiblemonster. All of these things are to help us get through the YouTube, like, jostled crap that's going on, and I appreciate all of your help that you are giving us. Thank you guys. Comicstorian and this whole business only exists because of you
Houston?
guys.
Where's Houston? Oh.
He's right there!
Dude, my fingers are too fat to get this on here.
Come here. Come here.
Everyone's Twitter will now be on the screen because Houston's gonna edit this.
That's me. Your finger was just in my ear.
Well, no, I mean, I still want to hold it. I want to make sure.
And if you like Rob, find him on Comics Explained. We'll see you guys later.
Peace. Thank you. Yay. It's